listen and to help as best we can. 3rd grade. I was on the playground waiting for my friends. They came up to me with some others, so I said hi and got excited about the idea of meeting new people. One of the boys greeted me by saying, "Your nostrils are as big as a dog's." Yeah. Yeah, and her ears make her look like an elf, another chimed in. Aw, don't worry, we're mean to each other every day. It's just a game we play. Get used to it. And just like that, they walked away laughing, my original friends and all, as I sat there playing over what just happened in my head. 6th grade. The sun beat down on my back as I ran to the end line. 20 or more kids ran through a narrow passage, trying to be the first one to the end. Suddenly, a leg crossed in front of me. It caught on mine and I hit the ground. The rough pebbles we'd been running on scraped my knee and lodged themselves into my cuts. My knee stung as the mixture of dirt, sweat, and pebbles made its way deeper into my skin. "Watch where you're going next time, Lucan." I sat there and brushed off the hurt of the pebbles and the nasty comments of the kids running past. 7th grade. I left my group of friends while saying the usual, "Bye guys, I'm gonna go to class." "Sophie, wait up." I turned around and waited as one of my friends approached me. He poked my hips with his finger and giggled as he walked away. Okay, I thought. I didn't want to think much of it, and so I brushed it off. The next day, this happened again, only this time twice. "Hey, please don't do that." Once again, there's a giggle, and he walked away. The following days, this happened more and more. "Please stop," I would say. "I don't like that, please don't. Seriously, this is getting old, just stop. Please, please stop." This situation with this particular boy was a turning point for me, where I realized that I needed to find help, because there are some things I can't deal with on my own. Bullying isn't something that happened to me in just one grade or even just through middle school. I've had someone calling me names or doing things I didn't want them to do for as long as I can remember. People always treated me differently and acted as if I, or my opinions, or my body didn't matter. Growing up, I wasn't as open as I should have been about people bullying me. I didn't want to talk about it with my parents because I knew it would only make them worry. I wanted to be strong for my sake and theirs. And I knew as soon as my classmates found out, I would be seen as the snitch. And as we all know, snitches get stitches. So I tried to stay silent until the sure day when everything that had been happening over the past few months came out. I remember these days vividly. I'd be talking to one of my parents when all of a sudden, a storm of anger and tears came flooding out. And sometimes laughing would be thrown into the mix because I was so stressed out I had no idea what to do with myself. With tears streaming down my face and my choppy, shallow breathing, I would try to catch my parents up on all the hurt I'd been stifling. My family was always there for me, and they always tried to make things better. It took me a long time to realize this, but soon after 7th grade, I realized that they were there for a reason. I should be talking about the things that are happening in my life. I should be experiencing the feelings that are going on inside me and not allowing myself to bottle them up until I mentally implode. It's a bummer that this realization came to me so late. And sometimes I wonder if I could have had an easier time dealing with these situations if I had just let my family help me. However, I cannot dwell on the past. But I can focus on all the great things that came out of these situations. I've grown mentally. I've learned how to deal with people treating me poorly when it's happening. I've learned that I never want anyone to go through the mental and physical hurt I did just because I never talked to anyone. And I now know that being strong doesn't necessarily mean sucking things up and dealing with them on my own. It means allowing myself to do whatever I need to feel happy and healthy. And perhaps, more importantly, allowing myself to reach out to others when I need help. Since I've realized this, I've begun to open up a lot more. And sure enough, I've been feeling pretty darn good. Thank you.